Hello YouTube, this is Drugoli from Nights in the Never, I should say hello PugGaming viewers again, since this is a video going up on PugGaming. If it gets uploaded, thank you very much. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Drugoli. I have my own clan called Nights in the Never, and I have my own YouTube channel, and I just make, like, random videos. Right now I have a tutorial series for Minecraft Redstone stuff, since I kinda consider myself at least above average with Redstone, so I try to teach other people how to learn it. But let's go into this week's tutorial, or not a week, but this episode's tutorial. This tutorial is a viewer special. It's the second viewer special that I've done, and the viewers, they wanted something a bit crazy. They wanted a tic-tac-toe game in Minecraft. So I set out, I spent a few weeks trying to make a good version that I think is very cool to make a tutorial about, something that looks cool and works great. And I got a version working, so now I've started making the tutorial. Since the construction, the thing itself we're going to build, is pretty big, I'm going to make it into more parts. Like the machine, or the thing I'm going to build, it can be split up into sections, so it's much easier to just show how to build each section in its own tutorial. So you can see, over here are the old tutorials that I made, and now I'm all the way over here, and that's because I needed lots of space. I'm not going to take out all of this snow just to do something while I was recording, but let's get going. So first we need to make the display. That's this episode's tutorial, this first part. That is the display and the platform from where we can see, the redstone. I'm going to, make a little control panel too. So let's start on the display. First, we're going to need some rows down here. I'm just gonna need something for display. Let me see. Here we go. So we're gonna need a row of iron. You can use whatever you want to. I'm just using iron. It doesn't need to be this long. It's just for testing. So we're gonna have 2 here. Now we need to the display is going to be 3 times 3 like this, and then I'm gonna have torches in each corner and one in the middle. So if I want to display an X, all of the torches will be lit up. But if I want to display a circle, this middle one will just be off. It's a very easy way to show it. It's good display. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put whatever you want to use to have the torches on, except glass. Put that behind here and build around. There you go. Now also the sides. Gonna make here. So I'm gonna have a 2 space between each one of these. It's because of how much space I actually need for a kind of display control system, so I can so I can control which blocks are lit and which blocks aren't. I need some space between them. And since this is actually a pretty giant display, I'm going to show how to make the bottom one and how you can then expand that upwards. It's very simple. You just have to repeat the same thing, so you don't need me to show how to build every single layer. Instead, I'm just going to show you how to build one layer, and then you just need to copy that thing. So we're almost done. This was actually the perfect length. Oh my god. That was... Oh wait, fail. This was not the perfect length. It's too long. Sorry. I lost count of what screen I was at. So now we have this here ready. Now we need to place all of the torches, like so. Now, of course, for the next video, we'll have the full thing built, but I don't need to make a, over 40 minutes long video showing how to build the entire thing, because this is just the same thing repeated upwards. Since in tic-tac-toe you need 9 of these squares. So now we have the first bottom part of this ready, and we can just get ready for the next layer. For that we need 3 pieces, or 3 rows of whatever block you're using for your corners. I'm using iron because it looks pretty cool. So like this. Now we can up here build the next layer, but we're just gonna focus on this one. So what we need to do is all of these torches need to be off by default. So what we need to do is give power to all of these. So I'm just getting ready to place some blocks. And now, what's really clever about this design is if I want to show an O, all of these need to be lit up. But if I want to show an X, just this middle one needs to lit up with these other 4. So what I can do is I can connect these 4 like rows, or these 4 things here, connect those to the same like input for the display. Since to show an X or an O, I need all of those lit up. So if I give power here now, you can see that all of those have turned off. So now I just need to go backwards, and this thing needs to come out and go this way, go down. So now we just need this. We need to make like a little display control thingamadoohickey. So to do that, we need to get this a bit over to the side, so we have room for. We need 3 of those. So we need some room. I can cover that up. Wait, there we go. So I think here. Oh, wait a second. Let me just do this. So I think here would be good enough for starters. So put a thing there. And now we're gonna have 2 inverters. So 1 for each of these, so all of them are turned off. Now we need this to go behind here. Just 2 blocks. No, 3 blocks, I believe. And now I'm gonna use 2 colors. I'm gonna use 1 color for the X and 1 color for the O. So the red color, or the red wool here, is gonna be the O. And all I need for the O to light up is I need this right here, like these 4 corners, which is this this line right here. So by doing like this, place a piece of wire up here and a torch right here. Now, if I give power to this line, this torch up here would turn off. Stop giving power to this torch, so this would turn on, turning on this wire, which would give power to this thing, turning this off, which would stop giving power to the ones in all of the 4 corners, which would turn these on. So, doing like that, they're on. Doing like this, they're off. Very simple. So now we just need the same thing in blue color. You can make those of black too, so you're not confused. Like, I just do this. This is what I use for my prototype as well. So place the torches like this. Have somewhere go behind. You can do like this to get stuff in both of these. So like here, you just you can just do like this. So now if you add power to this thing, if you just add power to this here, or basically if you add power to this thing, it'll stop giving power. Wait, what? Something's not right. That torch is not turning off. Okay, the power needs to go like this. So we need to fix something. My bad. If we do like so, there we go. And do like this. You see this torch is off, on, off, on, which shows an X. So remove that. I'll just remove all of this for the time being, because we don't need. We might need to move this, but we'll see. So now we just do the same thing over here. 2 pieces. Remove that. This needs to go out how long? About here. Go down. There we go. So this goes out like that. Repeater. There. And we're almost got that part. So now this needs to go. Let me see. I think I need 1 space here free. So the line would be here. Perfect. Then I need a repeater somewhere, don't I? Wait, if I have an inverter here, do I need? No, I don't. I don't need a repeater. I'm gonna place one anyway for timing stuff, so it looks pretty cool. Next one is here. So now this just needs to connect to that line, not connecting to that. 3 pieces. And red here. Torch, torch. Wire, wire. This is just repeating myself. But very, very simple. There's now the second display thing here is done. Now we need a room here, so the wires can be there and there. Wait a minute. This wire's gonna be there. Remove this. You can have those here if you want to, but they're unneeded since the power can go from up here to down there. It doesn't need anything right below it. So you can place it if you want to, but if you want to, like, save up your redstone, you can just don't. Or there's no need to it. So if you're like thinking that this is something very complicated to build, there's some parts that are complicated, but most of this, like what I'm building right here, is very easy. This is something actually you can come up with in few, like, maybe half an hour or something, depending on your skill. Maybe even smaller, like smaller amount of time. Depends on how good you are with the redstone. I don't remember how long it took me to come up with this, but it was very simple. Or it didn't take too long. So now this thing here needs to connect right there. Gonna have a repeater. It's a very nice notch. Actually updated the redstone repeaters, so now they're much easier to use. Like before, you couldn't do like this. The power wouldn't go directly to the repeater. You needed at least 2 pieces of wire here. Now he's updated it so you can just do like this. It's very nice, very helpful, I should say. Power should be able to go to that repeater. It does. Perfect. So there we go. Now the bottom portion of the display here is done, as you can see, and I can, like, if I want to show a X, then an O, and another X, I do like this. X, O, X. It's very easy to build. So now, basically, what you need to do is you can't have the next layer right here because there's redstone in the way. So you need to move it up here. So this is where you would have your next layer. And of course it needs to go out as long as this is. So we need to go out to about here. Then we just need to have a, like, what I would do is I would have a row of, like, stone here. And then up here you would have the next display. Like so. And then you would build around. Like that. Now we have that one up there. Then you just need to place all of the, like, stone here for kind of, so you have some ground to work with. You can also, if you want to, you can have 3 spaces between these, so the space is kind of the same. I just don't feel like it. So now we're going to make the control surface. I think it's going to be about, it's going to be at this height, I think about this far away. So let's build up from the middle. Here we go. Now we just need to build up to kind of the middle of the screen. Is it about here? Yeah, it's right there. So this is the middle of the screen, so I'm going to build back. Build forward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna have some of this all the way along the sides. Wait, I think I'm gonna make this a bit longer. Just a tad bit longer. 3 blocks should be enough. There we go. Nice big controlling platform. So now for my version of this Redstone tic-tac-toe game, I'm gonna have a reset button down here over here to reset the screen so you can show something new. I'm gonna have two torches over here. One of them is going to, like, they're both, one of them's gonna be off and one of them's gonna be on, and they're gonna switch around whenever you press a button. So I'm gonna have some buttons over here, like so. That's where the control thingamajiggy is gonna be. It's gonna be pretty tall, but you can easily reach all of the buttons, like without jumping, flying, or whatever. Like so, you can see you can reach the buttons. So that's gonna be, if you want to place something down there, you would press this button here. And then, depending on which light here was on, so one of them's gonna be X. Like if I get two, wait, I can actually, if I want to, I can just place the appropriate whatever one here, and then also have a sign on both of them. It makes it easy to recognize both of them. It can of course be changed, but for now I'm gonna put an X right here, and I'm gonna put a O right over there. So that's basically it for this episode's tutorial. So stay tuned for the other parts, but for you PugGaming viewers, I won't upload any more parts to, or send any more parts into the PugGaming channel. So in order to watch those, you'll have to go into my own channel. The link is in the video description. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to check out my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. You can find that link on my channel. I post tweets every now and then whenever I do live streams, which I do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Danish time. Just search for time converter on Google, and you can convert it to wherever you live. But I live stream, and I post it on Twitter whenever I go live. And I also have a Steam group where I post information for when I live stream as well, so you can see when I'm going live. So thank you for watching, and take care.